And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Vintage Story. And as you can see, I am very hurt. I had to battle a lot of little guys. Drifters. We're getting crazy. So, yeah, here I am. Finally going to show what to do with these horsetails that I've been ignoring this whole game. So, P-O-U-L, poultice. So, the base ones that you can do, you can get linen. That heals 2 hit points. The linen, or the horsetail version clears 2. Linen clears 4. And then the honey sulfur, that's a 4. And then that is a 7. So, yeah. But you need honey and you need sulfur, neither of which I currently have. But I could just jump off a high cliff and, you know, basically heal that way with a new life. But I wanted to show something here. Oh, there we go. Finally. God, I knew there was some around here. Give me that. Oh, you get 4 of them. Nice. Okay. So. There. Now I'm healed. Well, sort of healed. I'll heal the rest of the way eventually. But yeah, that... I have grass around here somewhere. There it is. Ooh, that chest is full. That's amazing. Okay. The other thing, even though it's pouring down rain, the other thing I would like to cover is the fact that I have been prepping over here. I've been doing a lot of prep work. As you can see, the time, we are now in August. But this new area over here, this area that I have marked to be the new home, I've started clearing this out, getting ready to build over here. And over here, I've built a little bit of a thing. So I would like to get some bees over here. So let me go show how you do just that. Run over to where my bees are. Let's see, is it over here? I think it's this yellow. Alright, as long as that wolf doesn't come in and kill me, that would not be a good day. Back in here. So this is already ready to go. It's harvestable, but you don't want to harvest it. This is how you do it. I'm going to get up there so I can see what I'm doing. What you do is you need to use one of these backpack slots. So have as empty inventory as you can and take one of those out, right? So you can see you lose slots in the backpack when you do that. Now, hold control and wheel over to these ones here and right click. And you picked up the populated skep. If you hit it with an axe, it will destroy it, and it won't retain the bees. But this is the only way, well, the only way in vanilla, really, to move beehives, full beehives. So coming over here, I've got this all ready to go. All right, so let me place this down. I wanted to get, and you can see the population size resets when that happens. So, yeah, even though it was large and harvestable before, now it's poor again. So, as you can see, the general layout of this is you have 2 blocks in between each skep with 2 blocks bordering it, and then you want to put your skeps in here. And you want to fill every single square with flowers. Every single square. As you can see, I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough cattails to build all of the skeps, but yeah, we've got enough to get us started here. And so what will happen is these things have a search radius, and they look around themselves for flowers. And yeah, this is an ideal setup. For the the skeps. So this thing doesn't update very often to save on server resources. So it updates very rarely, but you know, I can come back here in a day and the nearby flowers will be a very, very high number, which will cause the population to grow pretty fast. And as soon as it gets basically to the harvestable stage, then they swarm, and they can swarm into more than one skep. So one of these could populate, you know, all 8 around all in one go. It's pretty rare to see all 8, but I have seen it where one will populate, you know, 4 or 5 skeps all in one shot, and then it just kind of expands exponentially from there. So you can have a lot of skeps. Now, the vanilla amount of honey you get out of these is very, very low. I have got it modded, and yeah, this is why if you want to play a more brutal version of the game, you are more than welcome to play that more brutal version of the game. The mechanics that I'm talking about don't change, but the values that you get out of them do. So the way that I'm playing, I get, you know, more nuggets per ore chunk. I get more honey per skep, and when I break the skep, I actually get it back. In vanilla, it breaks, and it only gives you a fraction of the reeds that you get. So you have to have a very, very good supply of reeds, just a constant good supply of reeds in order to make that work. But I wanted to get this recorded and done in time for the seasons, because during winter time they do not swarm. The other thing I did is, while I was building this, and by the way, the number of flowers that are in there are crazy. Holy cow, that took me a while to find all those flowers. These flowers came from a very exotic place, very, very south of me. So in an effort to not waste too much time, you know, I did that whole episode exploring, and I really didn't come up with much. But these pens here, while I was building this, these pens, these creatures were here, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's a set of pigs. So you have a sow and a boar, and then over here ish, I managed to find a sheep, a ram, and an ewe. So yeah. So back to what I was saying is, you want to first, you definitely want a fence around this, because when these things, if all these are like ready to be harvestable, you'll have creatures try. Oh wow, look at that. See, already it did not take long, right? 176 nearby flowers will swarm in less than a day. So yeah, having a lot of flowers boosts that up. If you didn't have the fence here, you'd have raccoons coming in and breaking your skeps, and it'd be a sad day. That'd be a sad day if you did that. So don't do that. Don't allow that. Put fences around there. And if you do what I did on the farm and build a trench around the fence, you could even harvest the raccoons. All right. I really, really want to start building and moving a house over there. So the farm looks like it is ready to harvest again. We have some more bunnies ready to go. Okay. Wow, that's good. That's a good sign. Oh, I missed the window on the berry bush. If you don't harvest them in time, they'll reset, and they reset for longer than if you actually picked them. So I got all my berry bushes as I've been harvesting them over here. The other thing is I've been making hides and leather. So I've been going through, you take the soaked hide with the knife, that's a scraped hide. I'm going to take these. See, yeah, there's 1 liter left. That's 1 small hide. Right? So it's perfect amounts. Small is 1, medium is 2, Large is 3, and I think there's a huge after that. Good times. So I want to... Ooh, why is that hide medium there when that should be over here? See how many hides? I've been killing a lot of drifters. Oh man, I've been killing a lot of drifters. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to use... There's another hide. Good lord, I've just been plopping those everywhere. Okay, back to what I wanted to do. Grab the glorious amount of leather that we have, and I want to make some backpacks. Actually, I want to make bronze reinforced backpacks because you know how I am. I like my storage. So I made some bronze plates. Alright, I think I might need a hammer. And I need this linen. Okay, so backpack. Oh, I need some copper bits. There's some copper bits. How about that? I actually had some in there. Glorious. The only thing I wish the game allowed you to do is like shift click this into a crafting thing, but you can have this window up at the same time. So I want that, and that with the copper bits, the twine. Oh, I just need a knife. Okay. So that's 1. Oh, I need 10 copper bits. Okay. I don't think I have any more in here. I think I have some out here. I'm holding Alt, by the way, when this thing is up. I can hold Alt and switch this around. Okay, there's some broken metal fragments. Oh, I accidentally closed that. And I created a mold. I created a couple more molds. Chisel mold. I created a chisel mold. And I created some shoot section molds and an arrowhead mold, just for funsies. This is another one of the molds I think I got. I think the mod is more molds or something like that, but arrowheads for bows. But shoot sections, we'll get into those later. I just wanted to get those done off camera because it's, you know, I showed the clay forming process already on screen, and I don't think you guys really needed to see it again. Okay, so back to what I was doing. Oh yeah, I need my chisel. And these broken metal fragments, these are from the anvil recovery mod. So when a tool breaks, the mod picks that up, and instead of just voiding the item and doing nothing, it actually gives you some broken metal fragments back that you can use for things and stuff. Okay, so I want to do that, and give me that. Alright, so backpack. I think I might be able to do this with just one. So if we do H bronze reinforced backpack, there's the hammer. I knew I needed a hammer for something. That goes there, knife goes there, and then these go here, and then a backpack. Backpack. And backpack. Look at that. I've actually got enough stuff and things for what I need. So I'm going to put some of these tools away. And you can see these all have stuff in them, so you don't want to take those off. So what you do, this is 2 full rows. So if I put this on here, anything below these 2 rows is good to go. So I can just move these down and then swap that, and swap that. And look at that inventory. Glorious. And then I can probably break, I am hoping I can break these down. I can. Excellent. So that is that. I can make... Let me grab some clay. Oh, only 2 more. Oh, you know what? No, that's 7. That's 8. Okay. So, alas, it's not meant to be. But I have 2 more skeps. So yeah, I want the rest of this stuff up here. There we go. All right. A decent amount of inventory. It's about time. It is about time. Holy cow. Have I been struggling with inventory this whole time. I'm going to eat some of these berries so they don't go bad. My fruit, always expect in the early game, your fruit is going to be just maxed. I should go put those skeps down. See if that one that I have done is ready to go. If he's... See how many he's spread to? If he's swarmed already? Yeah, he's swarmed. So there's 1 there. 1 there. Oh, he only swarmed to 1. But this guy is going to swarm already. You know, he just got populated and he's going to swarm already. This guy's only got 142 flowers. Interesting. Okay. But I would like... Get that. I need 2 more. Okay. So the other thing I would like to do, I need to... let's see. I always get... It's dark outside. I don't know where I'm going. So with that done, with this done, right? It's now empty. I can use it for other things. I'm gonna fill it back up. And right now, all fluids are infinite. I'm sure that will change eventually. So what? Quicklime. So I made some quicklime. So 2 pieces of lime bake into 1 quicklime. The quicklime can be used with water, 1 quicklime for every 5 liters, to make slacked lime. And slacked lime can make mortar. And that is what we're going after, is mortar. And you just need sand. And I've got a lot of sand. So I made the quicklime between episodes just because it's kind of tedious to make. You need to grind up lime, right? So you need the kern to grind up lime, and then you need to bake it, and you need to grind up twice as much as you actually need, because it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Let me grab some sand. And this is more or less an instantaneous process. So 10 lime. Now I have slacked lime. I need 50 sand. And bam. 800 mortar. 800 mortar. That might sound like a lot. It really isn't if you've got a big building project going. So one of the things I would like to do is start a foundation for my build. And so these stones, normally there's really not much you can do with these other than, you know, grind them or use them for knapping. But with my rock blocks mod, I can basically do this, build them back into stone. Now if you want a harder way to do it, there's a way to do it. Just get, you know, Get the what mod is it? There is a specific mod that I'm thinking of. Stone Quarry, I think it's called, and that that would allow you to like quarry big blocks and stuff. So if you want a harder way to do it, there's a way. You know, just there are definitely mods out there that make it harder, or not harder, but make it worthwhile. Okay, so what we're going to want is a hammer and a chisel. This is why I made the chisel between episodes. So we need these rocks. We need to turn these rocks into bricks. Now in Minecraft, that was the recipe. Well, that is not how you do it in this game. No way. This is more involved. What we want to make first is polished andesite. So you want your hammer, your chisel with the rock. And that's a 1-to-1. You can see the durability loss, right? So this uses up durability. So the next thing we're going to do is slabs. So next one, you get 2 slabs per, right? After slabs, you want brick, which is going to use even more durability. This is why you want to have a well-established amount of resources. Now you take these brick and you give it 8 around, and you have the mortar inside, and you get 2 blocks. So from 1 full stack of rock, you can get 2 full stacks of brick. And you can see the mortar doesn't last long. And don't take it out of that first stack because it only stacks to like 64. And if you take it out of that stack, you lose that bugged out stack size. With that, I can actually start making a rudimentary house after I sleep. And sleeping does not clear the rain. Just so you know, if it's raining and you're tired of the rain, sleeping doesn't do it. Watch me proven wrong, but anyway, yeah, it's still raining. The weather in the game is pretty nice though. Sometimes you can be in a biome, you can see rainfall in this area is common. There are places, you know, very rainforesty places that, you know, is going to be raining a lot more often, obviously. So, with that, I can put down a start, just the very start. Get out of my way. That was 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. Okay. I don't really have a design in mind, but I wanted to get this started because it's going to be a lot of crafting and building. And if I wanted some help on this, guess what mod I just got into the first working form? The building gadget mod. Don't the icon, I'm having troubles with the 3D transformation that icon is. But the building gadget is ready to go. It is functional, it's operational, and it requires iron to make, so I can't really make it right now. But I am going to be doing a little video on that to cover all the glorious things that it does. That I am very, very proud of the mod. It was a technical challenge, considering how little experience I have with basically 3D space, you know, and dealing with that, and client server things, because that's, you know, that's the thing that you need to worry about. But yeah, there's the start of our humble home. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, you can't jump into water and save yourself. But having a proper house, and I'm hoping that this turns into like a really big building project, and that we can build it together. If anybody's interested in that, I have a sort of a vague idea of what I want to do, but you know, I gotta start somewhere. I gotta have some amount of resources and you know, living space in order to build it. So I might, you know, start it here and just sort of build around it, you know, build a big project around it, and then integrate. I heard a grumbly rumbly. There must be a spot under me. I also have the Night Watcher mod. This I really need to find some gold. That is locking me behind my angel belt. Oh, I need to find some gold bad. So bad. And I think I have a midpoint here. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I don't like that. I like odd numbers. That's what I like. I like odd numbers. You know me. And if you all notice, this is not a 9x9, because there's no reason to build those in this game. Yeah, there's definitely some drifters around here somewhere. Probably right under me. I'm gonna have to manage that. All right, so now we have a midpoint, someplace to put the door, and I'm gonna put a little threshold there. I'll put stairs around there. Stairs are close that. Hit H on that. There we go. Stairs, just a different pattern to the bricks. And you can also build, you know, brick slabs, which is yet another different thing, or cut down regular bricks. And there's a couple ways to do it, but yeah, we have ourselves the start of a better house. And also, if you have a beehive, put it some distance away from your house. Do yourself a favor. You don't want that thing right next to your house, because the bees make noise, and yeah, that is not a good situation for anybody to be in, having the bees around. It's just loud and obnoxious. So yeah, why didn't that drop anything? That's weird. Huh. Oh, there we go. That's what I was expecting. As you can see, I've got some of my stuff out here that I've been building with. Yeah, not a lot of shelter from the rain just yet. It's gonna start to be a pretty basic setup to get started, and then we'll expand as needed. But this is gonna take a lot of materials. I would like to get sort of established over there before I do anything too crazy. Now the other thing is I thought of there might be a way to get myself that better blade by making a bloomery. So if I take some fire clay, which I mined some more of, yeah, let's get 32. Of this. And we need to fire these. So that means we need sticks. We need grass. And I'm pretty sure you can fire these. Pretty sure you can fire 16 of these at a time. Used to be able to do like 12 at a time. But I think he changed it. Yep. Where are the sticks? Oh, they're there. I don't think I have any more firewood. I don't have any more firewood. There's my wood. And my axe. And we need to light those up. Ah, I need the firewood first. Remember, you gotta cover these. That's why these things are here. You gotta have these things covered. Because if it's raining like it is, it'll put these things out. And you don't want that. Alright, so that is good. Let's stack the rest of that. And put away the grass. As you can see, yeah, I've found some things out and about. Lots of silver. Found lots of silver. And a little bit of copper. Like I have been finding some things here and there. Is that andesite? It is. This is why I need better storage systems. And the temporal gears, keep those around. I got so lucky. I killed 2 drifters and 2 in a row gave me a temporal gear. That is such a low chance probability. You have no idea how crazy low probability that is. Alright, this hide is done. These gave me 9, and that uses up that last little nugget of tan in there. I don't anticipate needing leather, although I could. Leather can make armor. You need quite a lot of it. Like a lot of it. Woo! That is a lot. But it gives you protection. That might help. Because I tried going down in our mine. We have our mine down here, right? I tried going down there. I went pretty deep down there to try to find either gold or iron. And holy cow, the drifters. Holy cow, I really, really need a better sword. Like, really, really need a better sword. Where is my swavite meteor rock chunks? I don't know. There they are. So what we're going to do with the brick, or with these brick, is make the bloomery. Now, in the vanilla game, the bloomery is how you smelt iron. You put iron nuggets in, right? The iron bits in. You load it up with charcoal, and you light it up. You have to have the bloomery base, and you need the bloomery chimney. You light that up, and it gives you back, when it's done, I think it takes a couple days, but it gives you an iron bloom. And the iron bloom is how you get ingots, right? So you have to heat up the iron bloom in the forge, and then you have to hammer it out. And that's how you get iron ingots. Now, I don't like that at all. So, in my mod, I think it's pretty sure it's ores aplenty. Iron is smeltable just like all the other metals. Just like copper and tin and bronze was. You can do iron the same way, right? But if you want steel, then it's a whole... I did not change steel at all. Steel, you still need an extensive system. And you need a lot of materials. So, yeah, steel, not something that we're going to be able to do. However, we are going to be able to use the iron to make coke. And coke can be used to melt. Once the steel is done, you'll be able to melt it back down and pour it into molds. But you have to go through the process to create it. Okay, so this is getting a little bit long in the tooth here. I'm going to wait for these to get done, and then we'll come back and discuss how possibly, maybe potentially, we will get ourselves a better sword. I'm hoping. Fingers are crossed this works. Now, what I should do is make a pickaxe with said things, and then I could go over to the meteor and mine the rest of that stuff up. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. And have an iron pick. A meteoric iron pick. If I look at pick, axe, right? Meteoric iron. Tool tier is 4. Mining speed is pretty fast. I mean, look at the steel. Only steel is a little bit... How does it... But yeah, it's a little actually faster than iron. So maybe we should do that. Maybe I should make a pickaxe with the 1 ingot that I'm going to get out of this. Because 2 of these make 1 ingot, right? So, yeah, we're going to have to do some smithing. I might need a tin bronze anvil to do it. Yeah, I'll craft that in between episodes too. I need to pour 900 units of tin bronze, and that might be a hefty ask. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.